What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You, they're ugly, kid. Every kid is ugly.
What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No. I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Welcome back to Stinkenheim. We had some traffic trouble at the end last time, didn't we? I have a plan.
to, not now Thomas Clark, my spouse forces me to take the bike instead of our car. I don't want to. Hashtag abusive relationship. So what we're going to do is I really like Valeria Boulevard, so I want to keep this. I think we can, even though it's pretty long and it's the only way through town. So what we're going to do is I want to take this, which I think, yeah, Cedar Boulevard, grab this kid, and curve it through here, demolish this whole industrial sector. We're going to put our industry up on the hill here, because then we can use this as like a ring road to get us back to here and make this like a roundabout off the highway. So then this will be like a rural area. We're also going to destroy Applegate Heights, move all these people out. I think that's actually the plot to RoboCop 3. So let's get started. Pretty much all this. Pretty much all this too. But I do like this park. Let's try to save the park. Yeah, so all this industry is going to go, which is probably going to nosedive our population. Our population's already going down because Applegate Heights technically got us up to 15,000, which unlocks some nice stuff. So kind of cheaty, I suppose, that we just sort of had our population, and then we're going to course correct now. But we're going to lose a couple thousand here, I think, from Applegate. And for that RoboCop joke, because we probably will build something here again later, we'll call this the Delta Estates. There we go. But I'm not sure how much we'll need to retrofit this area. Probably add some neighborhoods. But yeah, this road right here. Yeah, probably make it a highway. That way it'll be nice high speed, no zoning shit on it to slow people down. And then this is where all the industry is. So basically, this shit needs to connect to this. And I really hope that we can get the highway to sort of curve around this rock stylishly. And then curve back over here. And this is where we'll put it. We have to empty out this cemetery before we can move it, because I think that's going to block the roundabout. Holy shit, this holdout. I ain't moving. You fucking sure are, homie. This fucking bulldozer pulls up playing the song Closing Time. That's how we do things in Stinkenheim. What a terrible way to lose your home. Is that closing time? We have to empty this, which is being emptied. Yeah, so this is all gonna go, but we need to have new industrial zone to absorb the losses that this is going to create, which is all right here. But I'm a little concerned about this grid because this is going to have to connect to a highway, and then I kind of want to do like some one-ways. I actually have a plan for this. If we make this the highway, and then we have the industrial kind of go over it, so there'd be like a landscape section, and then we can have one-ways accessing each side. That way they don't hold up traffic trying to turn into traffic to the other lane, I hope. I think I'm visualizing properly in my brain. So this Blake Drive is going to become the highway extension, so get this shit out of the way. And you know what, maybe we just won't make this, because like this is a cool Y intersection, but maybe that's not where we'll link it. Why are people parked there? Where, Justin? In Delta Estates or up here in the new industry? Because a lot of my roads block parking, so they'll park wherever they can. They'll walk pretty far. They'll walk about 100 tiles total. Like once they leave their house, they're willing to walk 100 tiles to get where they're going. So they'll drive part of the way, take a bus part of the way, but they'll walk pretty fucking far. Like, how far is 100 tiles? Probably cover most of ground downtown on foot. Yeah, cars have been parked there for ages because they have to work at the incinerator. The geothermal plant probably holds few workers. Garbage dump, recycling center. There's some jobs up here. And then I don't think you can park on an industrial road. So like if they work anywhere in here, they need somewhere to park. They're allowed to park on this median. But speaking of, we're probably going to ditch Cozy Street because this is going to become a highway now. So I don't think we want a 15-mile-per-hour road merging with a fucking... Not an interstate, but it's going to be a pretty rocket ship road. Well, let's just rip the Band-Aid off, right? Yeah, sorry, Cozy. You gotta go. It was a cool experiment, but it was a bad idea in the end, because too many people were using it to just get around. We'll keep this little, like, strip mall area, because then people from, well, this isn't a neighborhood yet. We should add some more neighborhoods. Tell you what I do want to do, is I want to put a neighborhood here along the river, and then we can call it Riverside. Alternatively, we could call it Riverdale, and then when people give me trouble, I can say stay out of Riverdale and then bulldoze their house. But we'll probably call it Riverside for now. And then that might be some, like, low-rise... tourism stuff, so you can actually see across the river. Maybe not, though. Maybe it'll just be its own neighborhood. Because I saw one trick on City Planner Place, who is my one-stop source for everything I need to know about City Skylines, is he said he likes to make neighborhoods to track the land value in a neighborhood. And I was like, oh, that's a hot tip. And I mean, the guy's got like 4,000 hours played. I have maybe 200 hours played in City Skylines, so I trust him. All this is gone. This is going to be brand new shit. The end of an era for these people, but they helped Stinkenheim get to where it was. Good for them. The hell is this? Small police station. We're going to have to add new fire coverage and police coverage once we retrofit our industries here. Shit. The garbage dump has to empty itself still, doesn't it? So that's a bit of an oopsie. Bit of an oopsie there. This is also all gone, which means this pedestrian path doesn't serve a purpose. I really like it though, because I like how it goes behind here. We could put a fence up, actually. I really want to preserve this somehow. Depending on where the highway goes, we should have room for a suburb over here. So this path will still serve a purpose, I hope. But this shit's all done. I'll keep that garbage dump. We have no choice. But we'll have to find a way to get it onto the highway. Actually, we could probably just do something really simple, like just run the road up here. That solves our problem way easier than trying to fuck up the highway. That's just for the garbage trucks. Yeah, we do have it paused, or I would probably drop to like 2,000 population from job scarcity. That's another one I'd like to preserve. We can probably fit some nice houses in here. Maybe if we're willing to make some changes here to Blake Street and maybe move this high school somewhere. I was thinking about it. I kind of want to just refit these high schools and make them all the tiny urban ones, because we'd have to have more, but I just really like the look of them. They kind of fit in with this medium density shit. The default European high school, I just feel it's too sprawling. Like, look at this courtyard. My fucking god. I'd have to, like, manually decorate each one so they don't stand out so much.
Back again with another $1,800. What did society look like outside of the concert halls of old? Not all of them.
what a disaster. But I mean, it's probably only super veteran Skylines players can alter their city organically. We're just trying to make a functional city. I don't even remember what our last city got to. I want to say maybe 30,000 was what Stenchburg got to when it really started to fall apart on us. That's the depot.
Thanks for the message.
And
remember,
let's try to save the depot.
As we have resolved our billing dispute with our internet service provider.
Oh, this is going to be embarrassing if I can't pull this off. Making a fucking mess of this industrial sector. Because there's still... No, sorry, there's literally no industry up on this hill. I thought there was a little bit and we were going to grow into it, but no, we're just moving all our factories brick by brick overnight because I have the power to control time itself. I'm the mirror of stinking time. Wizard slash bureaucrat. And we could just let the simulation run for a moment and all those buildings would automatically de-zone without roads or zoning privileges, but that's a really nice ramp. We'll try to reimagine it later, get this out of the way. There's also going to be a giant hole in our power grid because of this. Alright, let's get our highway. Because we have some modded highways, so we can go, normally you'd have to go 2 separate roads, but we have a highway that's a 2-way highway. It's a 4-lane 2-way. Where are you? There you are, 4-lane 2-way highway, which is basically just an incredibly fast road that prohibits zoning. So I want to follow this rock face quite nicely. So like this. And then I want to merge here. Looks like it lined up pretty well. I hope. No. Straight. Because fucking highways can't go curved. I see what we've done. So I think an interim thing we can do is this. Shit. Just make it go a little further north, right? There's no reference to Snap 2 out here, though. Okay, like this. There, and then we'll just convert this to highway. Okay. That's a nice curve, but not too curved. So I think you could probably go 100 on this without killing yourself, right? That doesn't seem too sharp. And then once we get over to here, we reconnect with Cedar. And then you're technically in the city again. So Cedar just kind of ends up... So this is Maple now. The trees evolved like a Pokemon. Maple Road, which I think is interesting because this is technically a highway. And then, yeah, we would want to overpass or tunnel under this highway, and then you merge rather than try to turn into oncoming traffic because it's a fucking 100-mile-per-hour road. And this beautiful rock face was preserved. Maybe we could ugly it up with some billboards and shit. You gotta... Do I have a fallen tree on the road? There it is. That one's a little odd because I have prop anarchy off right now, so it shouldn't be letting things appear on it. And then this is technically in the shoulder, but that's kind of not safe, so... Okay, and then we turn this into a roundabout. A nice big one to absorb a lot of vehicles, but there's a highway I want. There's a highway with a shoulder, and I think that's going to be really sharp looking. I think it's a 3 or a 4 lane highway with a shoulder. It's this one. 3 lane, 1 way highway with shoulder. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. So we'll just make it a 3 lane highway, I guess, and then 3 lane highway with shoulder. There, it's right there. And then or minus to adjust 56. Make it a little bit bigger. 64. Perfect. Boop. And then I don't want that cemetery there. We're gonna move that out of the way. But this is how you come into town now, and then we just switch these over to highways now. I think I can unfuck that if I'm careful. Oh, I see what I did. I made them, it's the 1 way kind. I need the 2 lane. Four lane, 2 lane highway. And they're going to go 4 lane 2 way with barriers, which we might add for the sections that go near like residential neighborhoods. But for now, let's just do some manual landscaping on it. Because who doesn't love to waste an entire stream on manual landscaping? Now, how the fuck did I do this yesterday? I swore that I connected these highways to the roundabout properly. Why are you curving? Don't do that. Oh. I feel a highway shouldn't need a curve. Especially this curve, this is a bad curve. This is the wrong way. Maybe I just need anarchy? Nope, anarchy wants to bend it too. Weird. I swore I got this working. Can I upgrade it? Is that what it was? Yes, that's what we did. Upgrade tool, you've done it again. There. And then the one problem with Riverview is we need to widen the road. But it looks like there's some room for it, which... I have a plan for Riverview as well. But we'll worry about Riverview later. We really need to get our traffic under control. Well, under control. I think we're at like mid-70s, which is pretty good. 70's good. 80 or 90%'s the dream. Once we start to plummet under 70%, we have some problems we need to sort out. Got all my snapping off. There we go. And then, that's a 3-way merge on a highway. That's fucking brave. You're very brave to go down Chapman Street to get to that highway. Miller Drive. It's Miller time. And that's the new way in, and ooh, right. Let's really waste some time on this. Because sometimes on some of my cities I love to do this if the city enters on a roundabout. We put a water tower right in the center here. Because I feel you see that a lot. You'll enter a town and you'll see the water tower with the name on it. Maybe that's more of an American thing. Sinkenheim's a European city. But these pipes out of the way. Luckily, we still have $3 million. I think we're going to pull this off. Ah, the one problem, though, is the water tower needs power, so we'd have to run some high-tension power lines out here, which would look fucking fugly. I don't mind this. This does need water, so we'll leave this line. There's some pipes we'll need to dig up later. I'm not in love with it because it doesn't follow the roads, but it's functional. And we've got our Welcome to Stinkenheim water tower here, which is kind of centered. And then another thing we can do is get some fences. If I can do this properly. I want this wrought iron fence with the anti-climb, so kids can't climb up it and fall off. Well, the industrious kids can. Go. Look at that. Then we get some trees. Some landscaping. Maybe not too wooded, right? Because people would need to come out here and service that water tower. Maybe. I don't know how often you need to look at a water tower. Maybe it's like a monthly inspection kind of thing, or maybe not even that. Maybe you just check some water pressure on a dial somewhere back at City Hall. Okay, and then where's that other tree? There's another. There you are. Big wide. He can hang over the fence. Give you a little shade as you drive by. Maybe I don't know, a crab apple can land on your hood and scare the shit out of you and you cause a giant crash. Just life in the city. That's pretty nice. And then one last bit. Last, it's gonna be. I think I can pull this off. Where the hell did I put it? I have retaining walls somewhere. There they are. And we can use this to put like an outer wall, like a homemade sound barrier, which won't actually stop sound, but if I can pull this off. I really didn't think it needs to be freeform. Nope, that's too tight. Sorry, that's not tight enough, I guess. No, that's still not good. We go like halfway. That obviously juts out into the road, but there we go. Can I copy that? Holy shit, I can. Doesn't cut it on this because that's a half circle, so let's make a new one. That's why there's the shoulder, right? So you got a lot of room before you smash into the wall. So if we can get this one to work, we can mirror this one. That's kind of a messy curve, isn't it? It's also too low. What the fuck? Now, how did you get removed but you didn't? What in the world?
The classics.
Well, the copy
Old
plan's
music
not working, so let's just
for
manually
old
place them all. Not very good with the freeform tool, so I'm not sure how to get the best arc. A perfect circle it ain't. Why are you... What happened here, mister? Up you go. Looks like the roundabout's kind of set into a hill, but I don't think the retaining wall should be sloping that much. Yeah, we'll eyeball it, right? That's how engineers do it. Just like in university. Holy shit, that did not go the way I wanted. And yeah, because it's two segments, they're gonna curve up real fugly on us. No thanks. What radio am I listening to? We just listen to the classic radio station. Comes with the base game. How am I gonna get the last half of this? Maybe I should just do regular curve. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Actually, it makes the shoulder massive. Yeah, I don't understand why it's coming out so weird with a like a symmetrical curve. Oh, look at that. That's not 90 degrees at all. Oh, this one's gonna take a bit. I think I'm snapping onto the wrong things. That might be why we're having trouble. I'm definitely snapping onto stuff I shouldn't be. Like, look at this angle. What is this? Level with the road. Perfect. What are you drinking, road engineer? Try it from this side. We might just have to accept the fact that this is going to be a little fugly on the one side. Yeah, because we're going to get that really bad. That's pretty serviceable, actually. Except for we got that weird slope. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We might clip through the church, I'm not sure. I think that looks pretty nice. Then we just have some like ramps on the outside as you leave. I gotta turn off snapping. It's snapping some really weird stuff here. Units 2 or Units 3? Let's go... Units 3 is massive, but as soon as we hit Unit 3, there we go. There, that's actually perfect because it makes it a lot smaller. Alright. As soon as it gets to 3... Huh. The slope's not as aggressive out here, so it looks weird. Let's do this. go. I think it looks really nice. And then, for the ultimate style / safety feature, one thing I don't have, which is a shame because I've seen them on the workshop before, is I don't have those like water barrels you slam into so you don't die. We're not gonna have those in this roundabout. I might grab those for another day, but I want some columnar trees. And then we should be able to go circle tool. No, I won't be able to center it perfectly. We'll have to manually curve each one. Not a problem. A bit of a problem. There we go. Oh, you're actually not placed on the highway. That's handy. Having a hell of a time getting this angle. Oh, there we go. I don't really leave my city, so this might be some real nutty no-no shit we're doing on this roundabout, but I think it looks nice. So. Oh, look at that. It maintained the curve. That's a beauty. We can just move the ones that don't fit. I had prop anarchy off, so they weren't placing them sometimes. Actually, let's get rid of this. It's a shame, because what I want to do, too, is... one of the unique buildings is like a city arch, and that could be our entrance, but people try to visit it, so we can't really put it over a highway. Ah, man, one prop I wish we had is that, like, welcome to the town sign. You ever seen those? It's like, you know, there's a Shriners Club and, like, all the little dumb billboards that tell you everything's within the city. That'd be perfect to put right here. That would be perfect. Let's try to get this last arc. And then we can get back to work on trying to save our industrial zone. Getting a little impatient here. Let's just move them manually if they're out of place. Because it's not a perfectly symmetrical wall we did, so we'll have problems trying to make it perfect. Okay, that's really nice. Forgot to put a line tool right here, apparently. We'll get rid of this one. This is in a weird spot. That's nice. All right. So we've got our road, which I think there's going to be some trouble here. Maybe not, though. I mean, it's a 4 merging with a 4, but I think the speed difference might be a problem. We could try to sort of ease into it, which I don't think is actually a problem for the drivers, but I mean, we go from 100 to 50, so maybe like this last stretch is a 70. Actually, 70 on a city road sounds like fucking madness. Bump it up to a 60, and then 60, and then... That might be foolhardy, but... And then these guys are sure as shit yielding. Alright, and then this still needs power, and I have no idea how we're going to do that because... Oh, fucking nice, it pulls from the cemetery, perfect. So if we have stuff on this side of the sound barrier, the water tower can pull from it. We're snapping back on. Go. So yeah, something will need to go right here, and whatever we put here, probably just like a little suburb, and this is why we'd want the divider version, so we don't fucking drive these people insane. But now we have to get into this industrial sector where just everybody parks for their job at the garbage dump. Geothermal plant too. I don't know how many people the geothermal plant implies, but it's probably a deceptively complicated place. Man, am I glad we kept that rock face. How are we gonna get in here? So yeah, we want a one-way road merging this way and then another one merging this way. So we need at least one overpass for the industrial sector, which might put it way too close to this high school, but we might not have a choice in the matter. And I want to go over or under? Probably over. I have some modded bridges. Can we get an American Truss bridge? That might be very sharp. I think that looks sharp. Space is not already occupied. Fuck off. Might as well make it super tight then, like a tunnel, right? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because it would support all the heavy truck traffic. You'll die, by the way, if you come this way. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have built it right on the hill like this, but oops. That might be tall enough, and then we can do some real over-the-top shit like this for my billboards.
This is the Classics, the city's #1 source for music older than the city itself.
Big ones are way at the back. Come on, where's the biggies? There they are. Oh no. That's kind of nice. Let's hold off on that though. Let's see if the cars clip into the bridge. But I do like this little baby bridge here. It's kind of fucking massive, though. A 2-lane truss bridge? Maybe just a 2-lane would have been enough. Definitely keeps it smaller. And then we have the American 6-lane stone. I don't think we need a 6-lane stone bridge. A European 2-lane, European 4-lane, European 6-lane, and then a 3-lane viaduct, which, I mean, viaducts are okay, but kind of fugly. But this is a 4-lane, so we get a 4-lane. Coming off of it. Actually, I suppose we can just continue the bridge. We can merge down the bridge, can't we? Oh boy, this is taking up a lot of space. But I mean, it looks industrial. I get an industrial vibe from this bridge. Maybe not the avenue and the beautiful sidewalk part, but we'll probably want to ditch this square. You show me what the fucking bridge looks like. Default. You gotta be careful because sometimes the road anarchy will turn itself on and try to force. So you can do like this one, which will always terraform to match the road rather than build a bridge. And then this one will always build a bridge even though it shouldn't. But let's do this one. There's your bridge. I feel like we're gonna lose this whole strip and the school. This might not go as well as I had hoped. That's an odd one. But I mean, we had to get off that bridge somehow. Seems really fucking steep. I don't know, man. It is. It's steeper than it was before. Weird. Well, we don't need any other roads. Now we're on the ground. We can just go back to... There we go. There we go. Look at that. This is still fucking a nightmare, though. Doesn't need to be symmetrical, but I don't want it to be an insane incline. This isn't going too great, but then, yeah, you'd have a 3-lane? No, you'd want a 2-lane. Or maybe just a 1-lane. Because we don't want to block traffic, right? Let's start with a 2-lane for now, which might be a bad idea. I want a 2-lane, 1-way, small industrial road. Which way's which? Where's the road? Okay, so this side merges off. This side merges off. Fucking bridge, I don't know why. And then this side merges on. And this might not work, but this is how I want it to work. Actually, I probably want it to be an angle so they merge way smoother, wouldn't I? Because we don't want them slowing down to make a right-hand turn. So let's do something like this. What do you think's the ideal turn off a highway? 45 would be my guess. Give me a nice 45er. So it looks like a nice gentle turn. Sure as shit don't want a crosswalk here, but then they need a way back on, which probably should be in the exact same spot, maybe? Maybe not, though. Maybe I'm full of shit. 45 the other way. Highway ramps would work. Highway ramps are probably the better choice. You're right, Justin, because we want them to be going at a high speed as they merge. We don't want them to be going from like 40 to 100. One lane's probably good because then they'll just merge into the turning lane. I forget those weird lane rules where you want like you temporarily widen roads when there's turning lanes and shit. I feel that's just for super dressing. Maybe you don't actually need that. I still feel we want a 45er though. I might be wrong. I don't drive. I don't even know how long that highway ramp was. So we want to take a note of the angle and the length. 45 for 7. Okay. So really this ended up just being a janky interchange I've created. I think these lanes are backwards because they're just going to end up turning into the on-ramp traffic. Seem far enough away? Yeah, this seems far enough away. 45 degrees, 7 units. Never a good sign when you've got that you fucked up idiot music playing when I'm doing road design. If you remember that from the Stenchberg theme song. With the power of Traffic Manager, that we can turn off these turn signals, so we can force them to only merge with their current lane and not fucking do wacky shit. So this isn't going to be a problem, but I'm not going to change those turn lanes till the end. Yeah, really, all that work to make this nice bridge, and it's just a overly complicated interchange we've created. And then like this is way too close to this, and I kind of want to connect it, which we might be able to with shops, but it might get too much traffic if the whole fucking city tries to use it, because this is not a major street that goes by the university. It's just a 3-lane asymmetrical. And then this is a Y T turn. That might be a terrible idea. But it looks nice. Gives it a little character, I suppose. Let's turn our snaps back on. These fucking bridges are driving me crazy today. What is this? Don't do that. I guess we can just do forced ground pieces, can't we? Forced ground pieces. And then it force scales the ground. And then, yeah, this is probably not where we want to do this connection, but you'd come off the highway, making some good time, and then you'd be here in the industrial sector, but then you'd slam to this fucking Y-turn. But if we make this a one-way, no one's in your way, so he can get in pretty easily. And I think we can do that, so let's do that. Let's get some industrial roads here just for the aesthetic of this section. Let's make it all industrial roads. Because we have, we're able to force one-ways on our industrial roads. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm calling it industry.
What did society look like outside of the concert halls of old Europe?
See, there's a turn here. We don't want that. Fuck off.
Not all of the members of old European society were famous music composers. Quite the opposite. The makeup of European society was roughly 20% pirates, 10% military generals, 50% chimney sweeps, and 20% music composers. Thanks for the message.
So the bridge is a 4-lane, but the industry's a 2-lane.
By email, as we have
so that's some lane mathematics, just remember. That's some lane mathematics that might be a problem.
Enjoy.
Maybe we won't do industrial roads, because the problem with industrial roads is we don't have asymmetrical industrial roads to help with intersections and shit. So maybe we will be generous, just gussy these roads up. Because that also kind of helps with our one-way problem here, because we can just do that, because then this will be a 4-lane, I suppose, right? Because then the highway on-ramp has room to do his thing, and then this guy merges up here. I want a roomy 4-way, though, don't I? We don't want any, So medians would be nice, but I think 4-ways with a median would take up a lot of fucking space. Yeah, that's pretty big. But I feel regular 4 lanes a little too cozy. Maybe not. Just fucking be careful where you're driving. Sort of the same road size, right? Very brave of me to be laying out a whole district. We've come a long way from just slapping down blocks and hoping for the best. We're planning out a lot ahead. Now the problem is how the fuck this on-ramp kind of worked out, but how the hell are we going to get out onto this off-ramp? And yeah, this is a problem. I think I want to reverse this, and I don't think we can. I don't think you can reverse the lanes, because it's not how roads work. Yeah, that's not how roads work. Can't just suddenly make it left-hand drive. So these poor bastards are going to have to yield to everyone coming off the highway here. And I don't want to do any more overpasses because we've already lost a lot of space to Woodland Bridge, which, by the way, means we have to landscape it with trees. The auto-name tool has spoken. But I mean, this area is starting to get some character at least. A little concerned about fucking trucks not fitting on this, but we'll see. I think they'll fit. If they don't, we can just raise it. We can raise it magically with the Move It tool. And we can go from 4-lane to 4-lane. So that solves that conundrum we were having. And then there's some turning lanes we'll want to address here, I see. Because see, we have a dedicated turning lane, and then this guy goes straight. He's all alone, and then he merges over here, and then the on-ramp goes here, so no one should be in anybody's way when they merge. Well, they will, because I'll forget to change the turning lanes in a few minutes. These incinerators need to get moved. This garbage dump, I'm gonna look forward to get rid of him, because it's definitely gonna leak over this side. This poor guy. Annabelle Walker, very, very brave of you to park next to the garbage dump with the fucking giant pile on the hill. This is way too close. I probably want to do like this, which I feel like we're losing a lot of space here, but we can landscape it, can't we? Can I get you to 45? I can. Awesome. But then, so he doesn't slow down, I need a nice sort of sweeping curve. There's some sharp turns there. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I soften this? No, not really. It's just always going to be a little... That's a little better, but I don't think that's going to be the smoothest ride. This feels like it's just low. No, it's just a weird turn, okay. Looks okay. Hopefully that works. And then again, this guy would not turn that way, he would go this way. So that's this side. Well, that doesn't look too bad, honestly. Compared to some of the other stuff I've built in this game, that doesn't look too bad at all. I like the grading here. And then, yeah, this intersection's not the best because a lot of people might want to take this ramp. We could force it, though. We can say only this guy, only this lane here is allowed to take it, so you gotta do a little bit of legwork to get to it, but then nobody would be in anybody's way, would they? And we might need to do some lane mathematics out here. I really don't want to, but in order to keep this place running smoothly, we might need to. Upside to this bridge, though, is it lets this pedestrian pathway, or any pedestrians really, it lets them get into the industrial sector, because they can walk over the highway basically by using Woodland Bridge. I can't put props on a bridge, which is a shame, because I would really love to put some planters on it. But I've tried that before, I think, and we can't decorate bridges, even with prop anarchy. Because it tries to go to the ground. The best we could do is... No, I don't think we can even elevate it magically. Yes. And then I would love to put some stuff right next to the highway, but this area right here with the on-ramps, there's just no room to get in there. So this is probably just going to be all landscaping. Landscaping, 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 landscaping here as well. Definitely here, because we don't want fucking people pulling over next to a major intersection. But now we just gotta unfuck this section. Which, yeah, this school, I think we're gonna have to ditch this school. And then probably fuck these guys over and make this sort of like a strip mall area, kind of like this. Actually, maybe move this over here, and that's where the high school goes now. Which does put it really close to this other high school, but That's life. That's just the school bus takes you where you need to go. It's not my fucking problem after that. Definitely a lot of 4-lane roads in the industrial sector. This high school's gotta go. We're just gonna accept the fact that this is happening. This is just life. Life in Stinkenheim is filled with change because the mayor's a wizard. Remember that. That, and then these fucking trees from Cozy Street. Gives us a little more wiggle room, but still, I mean, I don't even really want any industry. That's just how we're gonna say it. We're just gonna say industry from now on. This is my fucking life. It's a T intersection right after the bridge, which is not the best. But I guess it's a pretty long stretch between intersections, so it's not terrible. It's just gonna be weird to have traffic backed up onto a bridge. Did you check to see if you could use the other school and consult with pocket check and flipping the city of districts sometimes? I think I did see that somewhere, Justin. Because yeah, we can go the building style here, but I think that's just for growables. I'm not sure how to alter it for ploppables. College town, yeah. We can definitely change the ploppables. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how to access the other high schools. Because was there another high school? I feel like maybe I just always play on the European themed maps, but I feel this is what the high school looks like. Is there an American high school? We do have that mod high school though. We got this little fella, and then I think the cram school, I think counts as a high school. Music Academy might count as a high school. The community college, now that's just a nice looking building. That's nice and tiny too. I kind of want Aspen Street to meet up with Woodland Bridge. See if we can do that. I think we just need to accept the fact that this part of the city is going to connect, and then we can maybe try to just discourage traffic or diffuse it. There's some decent roads over here, though, so it might be able to accommodate it. Right here. This is the other way we'll get to Woodland Bridge. Okay.
Welcome.
You just gotta not add too many
classical
intersections.
music for classy people. And that's not classist, that's classicist. Look it up.
See, something like this, but that's too sharp. That's what I'm trying to go for here. Maybe I think I just need to go straight a little bit. Not the best. Not the best. We can't really use move it because that'll fuck with the intersection here, won't it? That's a bit better. That's actually, that turn looks a lot worse now. It's just smoother. Smoother and deadlier. But we could maybe like landscape this and not zone along it. And then this will be easier because we can just actually do it straight. Straight off of, where am I? What is this? What fucking street is this? Cozy Street? Revenge of Cozy Street. It's back for more. God damn these angles. That actually is not a 90-degree turn. Well, it is, but it fucked up the road here. Weird. You can do some nice stuff with freeform, but yeah, freeform is, I do not have the hang of it. And then, shit. All that work and you merge into oncoming traffic anyways. Son of a bitch. We'd have to U-turn it there, because we don't, like, hitting oncoming traffic defeats the whole purpose of this fucking complicated shit. Way too many guidelines in my way here. Actually, hang on, we can just get another 45 and then try to sort it out later. And you just will not line up. Not road guidelines. No, turn off that. You can do it. I want exactly 45 degrees for no real reason. Oh, come on, we were doing it before. There. We just need to merge these guys into each other somewhat smoothly. It's not the deadliest turn. Not the deadliest turn. That's pretty fucking goofy looking. You can definitely merge a little higher up the road, we learned. There? That's kind of nice. This is kind of dangerous though, because yeah, well fuck, now when you come into the city, you have to go onto Cozy Street and then loop down Blake. Oh fuck. This is starting to fall apart on us. And then this is wrong. Man, I fucked up. Like, this side worked out, but how the fuck are we gonna merge on from this side without going into oncoming traffic both times? Oh, no, wait, I see. So you would do this. Okay, I figured it out. Turn this way. God, I hope 45 degrees is the right one to go with. I mean, they'll make any turn, but maybe a 60 or something is a better turn. That one turned out great. But yeah, the problem now is you do have to cut through some kind of important parts of the city to merge on. I mean, we might be able to get by with just this, but the problem is you have to drive through the whole city. Because you got to be on this side to get in, and then you get back out. Ugh, what a mess, but you know, baby's first interchange. Could have been a lot worse. I like Woodland Street, but I don't like this fucking realization that if you want to head off cozy, you gotta... turn here and then turn here, which I don't fucking love, but how else are you gonna do it, right? We'll have to absorb this too. Man, this is not a straight road, is it? Oops. I think we can fix this actually if we... I think that's offset for no real reason. Ah, keep that. Oh, don't keep that. Don't keep that. This doesn't look like 90 degrees at all. It's an 88.1 degree turn. I don't like it. A 26 degree turn? I'll let you know when I sort these on-ramps out, Fat Cow. Could go either way. I might have just added a lot of complicated shit that doesn't help us with any of our problems. I feel this might be too... That's not too sharp, I suppose. Pretty nice too. I feel like we're learning. Well, about on-ramps, not about building the city properly. My fucking god, look at this disaster. It's got some character. We should merge those roads. Oh. Yeah, I feel this. I think Blake Street would also need to get turned into some light commercial so the trucks can turn around, which we're gonna do, because that'll also block some of the sound for these poor guys. I've actually already dezoned this. Good work, me. Way to plan ahead. Yeah, we'll need some houses. We're gonna lose a little population no matter what from when we nuked Applegate Heights. But yeah, it's the industrial zone we need to account for, because there was a lot. Like, this probably isn't even enough to replace them all. Oh, right, yeah, the turning lanes. Yeah, we'll touch up the turning lanes all at the end, because pretty much all the on-ramps have bad turns set up right now. So yeah, this would be like a sort of like low-density shopping area, and then you're in the factory district. Technically, we should add another factory district somewhere else one day, so not everyone and their fucking mother has to get over here. There's some land here we're not really taking advantage of, but I'm not sure how to help with that. Well, we can do this. No, we really can't. It'd be a one-way. Well, it wouldn't be a one-way, it'd be a dead end. I suppose there's nothing wrong with a dead end. There's definitely streets like that, you know, those like weird forgettable shops you'd see near the industrial sector of your city. I know mine does. A Mr. Sub and like a refrigerator repair shop. Because we can also just have some landscaping. Yeah, I think Woodfield will be all landscaped. And then we'll do the same thing here, another dead end. Miscellaneous shops. Probably go a lot closer since it's going to be landscaped. We can actually have a pedestrian path here connecting it, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Just because it's a curve, it might look a little janked up. One tool I wish I had installed, I didn't. Lets us turn off zoning on certain roads, which, fuck, that's for, because we could do this, right? We could do, well, actually, we can. We can make it a highway and then just set the speed to whatever the speed would be on Woodland Street, and that'll deactivate the zoning. Look a little weird, but I said we were going to landscape it anyway, so it's fine. 4-lane, 2-lane highway, speed 100. See, and then we just make this like 50 miles per hour, not 100. And then that should, yep, that gave us the zoning back. Beautiful. I don't want to put right next to the intersection because that'll just create too much trouble. Maybe even this, I don't even want to put anything here because this intersection, there's going to be a lot of fucking people zipping through that. But this looks like it might be serviceable. Might actually work. Let's get this going. And then I'd love to put a road on it, but because we did the freeform tool, it might not get good fencing. I have some hedge fences, actually. Those would be sharp. going to be a real pain in the tit to get him moved, though. Okay. We can get this move tool, save our fucking life on this, that's for sure. This part looks kind of junky. Actually, that whole thing didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's try just curve. Nope, it's got to be freeform. Whoa! Kind of looks like what I want. It's way too sharp of a turn, actually. Kind of works. It's not going to look perfect from the sky, but these are always a problem where they fucking slam into each other at the bad angle. Which is frustrating because the angle looks right. It's just very sharp where those two meet. We might just have to accept the fact the hedge looks like that. It looks nice. Please do not subscribe to bigfellas.com. That's a website for grown-ups only. But Woodfield's coming along. I like it. I think this hedge might be inhumanly large, but I suppose that makes sense as a sort of like organic sound barrier, right? So let's get some trees coming along now. Actually, we might, once we get our traffic under control, stop for a second here to grab a drink, and then I'm going to talk about traffic when I get back. All right, I was going to talk about traffic and parking, but as you can see here, because I remember when I messed over it, is one of the mods I have is big parking lots, because in Traffic Manager, I think, we can turn on, I think it's called like Advanced Parking or Advanced Traffic AI, and people will be forced to park their car somewhere before they finish their trip, because normally they pull their car out of their pocket magically, and then when they get to their destination, if they can't find a place to park, they just magically put the car back in their pocket, I think. So we can force them to find a parking spot, which means we have to build parking lots, and the parking lots will fill up, which makes your town look more like a real town. But my towns normally don't get that big. My towns normally flounder around 20,000 because I'm not particularly good at the game. But I found out very recently, one person speculated, I'm not sure if it was ever proven, it sounded like pretty great reasoning, but the reason your traffic always goes to shit around the 15 to 20,000 people mark is that the game simulates 16,000 cars. So once you get to 16,000 people, everybody will want to use their car, and a 16,000 person city isn't really big enough to hold 60,000 cars, so that's why you get these traffic problems. And then they alleviate themselves later once your town gets so big, because then there's so many roads and so much space, and it can very easily simulate 16,000 cars. There's plenty of places for them to go. But our town is small right now, so there's just not 16,000 people worth of roads for them to use, especially when they're all using like 2 or 3 high traffic interchanges. And one of their like stopgap solutions was just to have a lot of roads, which we're going to try to avoid. I'm hoping that the forced one-ways here will help bleed a lot of people into the highway and the roundabout. It's kind of close though, because it's like, I guess these are, you won't be getting in anybody's way with these, but this is kind of close, so they might, when worlds collide here, those two connections might cause a problem. Stenchburg made it to like 48,000. Well, Stenchburg was a fucking mess, if you remember. Near the end, Justin, you were like, grab this mod, and I was like, I grabbed a mod to do like the walking around the town in first person, which I think console has, and I tried to solve Stenchburg's problems off camera, but it was just too much work, and I gave up on Stenchburg. Also, Stenchburg crashes now because it has some mods installed that I've uninstalled. Stenchburg was a disaster. It was fun, but let's never go back to it. Yeah, went off on a tangent there because I saw these parking lot chunks. Let's do some decorations. What kind of trees would we have near Woodland Road? They'd need to be tall, because I want you to see them from over the hedge. These ones, we might move these over to Valeria Boulevard, because I found these ones. They're very tall, and they're specifically meant for lining city streets. I mean, you can see these over the hedge, but that looks kind of dumb. They don't look like real trees. These look like real trees, so let's grab these guys. Turn on zoning. No, is that not zoning? That's district icons. Get some conifers too. I wish I could see the damn zones while I place these. Oh well. That house is not going to survive since I haven't zoned it. I think that makes Woodfield a pretty little relaxing strip of road to drive through into the factory. Yeah, I think near the end of Stenchburg, we really slammed down some subdivisions just to get the population up, which is what we did last time on Sinkenheim, right? We built Applegate Heights just to get us to the next milestone, and like not thinking it through, it caused a lot of problems. You gotta grow slow, I suppose, which is hard to resist when you see something really handy coming up, like crematoriums, which is what I think we wanted at 15,000. 15,000 was crematoriums, or was 19,000 crematoriums? 19,000 we get the solar power plant and the waste transfer facility, the waste processing complex. A lot more trees we can build. That'd be crazy. I can't see the fucking zones though. Notifications, district names, district icons, border lines, contour lines, zoning grid. There you go. Nope, I can't force the zoning grid while I'm in tree view. That's a shame. That's a real shame.
Welcome back.
I'm not the best at making these forests look organic, because I always build the trees in clumps. So it's just a bunch of conifers touching a bunch of, I don't even know what these are. What are these? Alders. At least we don't have any linden trees in our city. This town smells of cum. That's Stinkenheim.
Now, let's play another report.
This is nice. I feel like maybe some high-density commercial, but I think that'll add too much traffic and too much noise. Maybe here, maybe over here. It's right by the ramp. Let's do that. Let's do some offices too, right? Oh man, that's good thinking. My brain, we can do like an office park, because you always see office parks near industrial sectors. This just there. That's good. And yeah, we can have some offices over here with the industry. I like to put offices in the commercial too, but offices near the industry to help diffuse the sound is a great idea. I guess we need to get this landscape too, don't we? Alright, this is going to take a bit. Well, we can probably just use the brush. We can just use the brush here, because it's just this. Don't you wish you had that on console? That's great. Beautiful. And then because we have the pollution turned off, as this place will still be green, which maybe isn't completely accurate, but I really fucking hate the wilted trees. It always drove me crazy, so I'm glad I found out about that mod. Oh, they did add the brush. That's good, yeah, because it's great. Great for landscaping. And then if this isn't a complete disaster, we'll also want to start to get some bus lines going, because we just had the one bus line last time, which didn't work out too great, did it? Even if this is a partial disaster, though, we have a huge reserve of cash to save the city. But this is really coming together, man. It's always fun when you have a wacky idea and roll with it. Because, yeah, this has come a long way since we started just, what? Christ, it's been almost 2 fucking hours. It sounds like my life in City Skylines, but... Nice bit of green. Trying to preserve the green. Or at least inject new green, like we did with Lilac Grounds. And Federal Square, of course, remember, added a lot of charm to this Riverside downtown area here. Because otherwise it's just like a sea of brick. I'm a little concerned about this European style because there's no skyscrapers. I think we can switch to modern city center style and we can set up some tourism districts to give us skyscrapers as well, but I feel because we have a European style map there just won't be as many skyscrapers as like on a temperate map, I think, is what has the more American style buildings. Okay, so we've got this shit. So now we just need some nice industrial zoning here. A lot of industrial zoning, but that just means we can slowly creep up towards this farmland. Definitely, let's give this area a little character by following the contour of this arable land. We don't want to encroach on that. There's a highway, that's not intended. There we go. So this is the factory district here. And we might shift this grid, maybe not at this wacky angle. But of course, not being exactly 90 degrees of the highway does make it look a little more natural. Well, not natural. The fucking factory's built on top of a goddamn hill spewing smoke into Stinkenheim, but makes it look less gritty. I kind of want to follow this curve, give it a little more character. Go. And then you put like a fence right here. Some industries. Because I just always like that industries back facing onto the highway. That's always a neat sight when you're driving along. And then, ooh, that's almost. How can we get this to kind of be British? Not the best intersection, but really you only have to worry about if you're turning right, which you might not necessarily do. And if you are, we can also just have it come up here somewhere. It's a geothermal plant, so we can't really borrow that. This doesn't need to turn that sharply anymore. Now we've kind of got a feel for what we want. This might be a bad idea. Getting a little too freestyle with my industrial blocks. This I want to curve under this. Look at that. That's kind of a sharp turn again. I'm not in love with this. Now that I'm in love with. Not that. I wouldn't take that note out to dinner. I only like that note as a friend. That's still a problem. Still getting these weird ones. First things first, I accidentally made this all highway, let's make it 4 lanes. Yeah, it's another fucking not perfect connection. I feel it's a problem whenever I have a straight road merged with a free-form line road. That's a bit better. That's really nice, actually. But then there's this shit. It's almost 90. That might connect up decently. It was like a, yeah, that's pretty nice. We can maybe move it. Save it. There we go. That looks a lot nicer. Oliver Street. Kind of follows the highway there. Which member of the Oge clan is this? Is a separate timeline from the Oges. They don't live in Stinkenheim. Oges only exist in timelines where human civilization collapses. And then I don't know if I maybe want to move these geothermal plants. I feel that I'm not actually sure if factories care about land value, but right on top of the hill is probably a really great land. I suppose offices there, actually, yeah, that would probably be this would be a very popular place. Let's not put the fucking garbage dump there. Let's try to put an office park in this intersection. We're a fucking trillionaire. Well, trillionaire as in tri-millionaire. We're actually not that rich in the grand scheme of things, but we're rich enough to fucking slap power plants on the back of flatbed trailers. Yeah, that only costs $13,000. What's the problem, right? They're not staying here, we're just moving them. Actually, we can take advantage of these curved roads and have like a power generation complex rather than try to build factories along it. Maybe even encroach a tiny bit on the farmland, even though I said we wouldn't. I am so fucking bad with contour and topography, but let's pretend we're not. Let's pretend I can actually fucking follow the land in this game. Because I want a nice sort of office park up here. Maybe even a unique office building if we have one. I don't think so. And I think it would be wasteful to put one all the way out here. Yeah, see the city arch. This is what increases tourism capacity of all roads. I see. I would, really like to put this here, right? And it's like, oh, welcome to Stinkenheim. But people will get out of their fucking car and visit this. You know what? I'm doing it. It looks really it looks great. Like, look at that. People will stop and visit here, but I think if I turn off parking, they'll be unable to. And then just basically the city arch won't generate tourism. But that looks really nice. Parking is forbidden. Like, look at that. Welcome to Stinkenheim. I don't like these trees. And then, yeah, Delta Estates, that'll be like a housing suburb. God, I hope the traffic doesn't fucking implode, because this is a beautiful roundabout here we wound up with. And then, yeah, we've got this bus road. The bus-only road was cool, but I don't think we're going to need it with this new ring road thing we have. But maybe we will. Anyways, we're working on that office park. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea how to... No, I don't even know where to begin with this contour shit. Because we would just follow one and then, like, stick with it, right? And then we would... Like, maybe this one. And then maybe this other line here would be another one. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. They basically just want these offices to have like a nice view of the city below and the highway, but this hill might be too small. Like there might not be enough room. Yeah, we're just gonna get like some 2x2 offices here. I don't maybe think this is the best idea. Let's just pick one hill and build around that, like this. This hill here. Concord Street. Hopefully that works. I think this looks like a fucking disaster waiting to happen, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Sort of office park for billionaires. Except these guys. These guys kind of get fucked. They just see the rock. These guys have a great view of, well, there's some old factories, so that's why it looks like shit. They can actually see the hospital from here, which they might need to go to when the, building collapses and falls down the hill into the highway and they get run over by a fucking donut mobile. I died doing what I loved, being crushed by a massive chocolate dip. To which the doctor replies, I'm a honey dip man myself, and then zips up the body bag. So the office park might look dopey, but we can try to make the rest of the factory stuff kind of fit the hill.
Thanks for listening to The Classics, your home for the best works of the great masters.
More factory stuff there. And then this is, that's just a nice block, so we'll keep that. We need some water treatment coming in too. I think I want to start to get rid of our pooping pipe, because then we can get some really nice waterfront property. So we'll go with the inland water treatment in the factory hills here. Might be a bad idea to have the factories right near the on-ramps and shit. We'll see. And then, yeah, I said we were going to make a sort of power generation complex here because of the curves. I'm not good with curves. Just because you lose tiles. Like, where's a... Yeah, like this. Actually, this curve worked out pretty well. You get some pretty nice coverage, but something like... Woodland Road is you'd have really odd gaps between the buildings building on a curve. I kind of wish buildings would conform to curves better when you zone them. Like just encroach on the road a little bit. But I suppose that's because that's a quirk of European architecture, that the buildings work together like this. Normally you wouldn't build right up next to the other guy in a contemporary city, I'm sure. So yeah, this garbage dump needs to get emptied. Indoor incinerators, and then we'll have no garbage dumps, which will be great. Garbage dumps are dumb. Cemeteries are dumb for the same reason. They fill up. They fill up permanently. They fill up so quickly. I actually like the... what was it, SimCity 3000 or SimCity 4? Where the landfill was just something that would slowly fill up and you could see it. I thought that was neat. I also remember you could sell garbage or buy garbage. Make that one of your exports, is you just take on other people's garbage, or you're fucking rich and you just make it some other city's problem. Who does that? New York, I think? I shouldn't have made those 4-lane roads. We don't need a fucking 4-lane road going to the garbage dump. Eh. God, I hope this works. Where are we going to put these geothermals? The geothermals, and then we probably want to spread out our incinerators. I'm looking forward to 19,000 for we'll get the waste transfer facility. The problem we have right now basically is the garbage dumps are all over here. So the garbage trucks all start here and they have to service the entire city, so they'll have trouble getting over to like the other side of Federal Square in time. I actually feel our industrial sector is a lot smaller than it was with this the contour shenanigans we're doing. Go. And then, yeah, just some more landscaping, I suppose, to fill in these holes. Again, more industry near the on-ramps, probably not a good idea. Actually, I'm probably just going to landscape this. We'll landscape this, too. This won't be landscaped. This is allowed to fill right the fuck up. And then, yeah, right along the edge of the highway, which is what I wanted, because I just like the look of that stuff. And then we'll just put a fence along it. Maybe some light landscaping, if there's room. This might eventually become highway. We might highway that up a little bit further. We gotta start to fill in this. There's a lot of free real estate here that we could capitalize on. And then we don't need all this land. It's just because it's farmland, we could say it stays empty. No reason to fill it up with factories. Let's try to cut across here to like this. Nice 90-degree intersection. And then we're starting to run out of room for this geothermal facility, though, aren't we? I feel all these 4-lane roads are overkill. We can keep an eye on this place, and if some of the roads are rather slow going, we can downgrade the roads or change the look of them. We're going to go with all 4 lanes for now, just because it's bigger than a dirt road, so we don't got to worry about destroying buildings later. I feel we should be able to capture some more land here. There we go. That's good. I like this. I'm gonna leave this. Oh shit, you know what? Where's the train tracks? Are your train tracks? I think that's a train track right there. I think so. Because we'll eventually want to get some cargo tracks, I think. I'm not... Well, it'll be pretty easy to run train tracks through the farmland. They do that all the time. And then the cargo, I suppose, yeah, the cargo train would be over here somewhere. So yeah, we'll leave this unzoned and then we'll landscape it. Reserve it for the train later on. But the interior will zone. We'll zone the interior of the curve. Can my family move in somewhere? I don't know, man. gonna name a house after you and it's gonna get bulldozed one day. There you go. The cow residence. Remember, this is your house. You're probably very fucking jealous of your neighbors. The villain from Beverly Hills Cop 1? Holy fuck, look at this place. Wow. That is a fucking... That is a nice house. Not a lot of front yard. Big backyard, but it's all paved. And then you're actually really close to Valerio Boulevard. You're fucking welcome, dude. So that's a great place for a house. Lucky shit. Right by the hospital, too. For when you run your mouth and get punched in the face. Enjoy your new house. Let's get back to running a city here. Some of these curved lots turned out really nice. This place should be pretty sharp once she fills up. One last factory there. And then it's... might have some traffic trouble once we build the train station. Then we'll have to revisit everything. But for now, I think we're good. So we're going to keep this landscape to cut down on too much traffic trips near the off-ramp. This is fine, though. And then, yeah, I think in here we'll try to put our power facility. And this looks like plenty of room for our industry, so... I won't fill that in because that'll look really fucking weird. Some of these Tetris pieces I just don't like to zone, they look dumb. Because it'll be like a shipping container in a giant parking lot. Can I have sub? Yeah, you can put subways in this game. Subways are way too strong in City Skylines, and you know, you unlock them at 10,000 people, which is nonsense. But I think I have a metro overhaul that makes them less powerful. This is all landscape too, we'll say, but I will keep this. And this. We're gonna need to refill some of this stuff in. Once we make our little power complex. And this is going to get moved too, because of the garbage dump, it has to go, but for now... Alright, let's get these guys moved again. Oh, no, don't you dare bulldoze that road. What are you doing? Stop being in the way. There. Alright, and then how big were these things? I think there were 4 tiles, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, they're about 4 tiles wide. Maybe a small industry road, maybe even a small one-way industry road, because most people won't be going in there. The power, I think the geothermal plant's just for show for the most part. A one-way industrial road. Okay, 2-lane one-way industrial road. Whoop! Did that work? Or are you too much shit in your way? Let's not do that. Richardson Street, that barely fucking fit on the road. So a little too long of a street name. J. Jonah Jameson Boulevard III. Oh, that's pretty snug. Doesn't encroach on too much shit. But it would be some nice sort of infill. You can terraform it and landscape it. I don't know, maybe one here. pretty nice, and that's a little sunken. I've changed my mind on the one-way, so let's just do the very narrow concrete roads. But we don't want this shit zone.
This is The Classics, the city's #1 source for music older than the city itself.
Hey there. This is not the best curve, and I don't know why. I don't even know what the fuck I would put in this complex after I said I was going to do it and make a big show of it. Yeah, we're going to have this power generation complex. It's just a road with these 2 fucking power plants. Maybe some offices. Offices won't generate too many trips, and that kind of makes sense. Engineers and bureaucrats and shit that chill out near the geothermal plant that don't actually work there. I think that's straight. Looks straight to me. Okay, and then yeah, we'll do some alleys and then we'll tree them up like downtown, and then that's just where the offices will be. Oh god, I wish I could disable the zoning though, because most of the zoning is going to prefer the industrial narrow roads here. I guess we can do this. And then those are next to the geothermal plant here. Not too close, because it's a weird grade. But then those will fill out, and then we'll landscape some of this after it fills up, because we can put like a fence here depending on how this grading goes. And then, can I fit a power water treatment plant here? The advanced one, if I'm not mistaken, is fucking massive, but it's almost completely able to replace our current sewage. And that's because it's fucking gargantuan, holy hell. We put that here, actually, off of Phillips. Which kind of gives some water pollution into the farmland, but we're not going to put farms all the way over there. Where can I put this water treatment plant? I kind of like it to be visible from the highway, even though there's no reason for that. Let's do that though, because there's actually still some nice room around this. Normally when you try to shove big things like this into a block, you wind up with like 1x2 zones, but there's some nice 3x3s still if we do this, so let's do that. Right off of Oliver Street is where we have our water treatment. And then we can have a secondary water treatment here, near the geothermal. And that should mostly replace our sewage. And then it doesn't quite look like it belongs with the geothermal, but it doesn't look super out of place. What's the end goal for this city? We're just gonna go until I'm bored or if it completely falls apart on itself. And then this place looks... It's definitely not British. We'll see if it actually survives. Like this thing right here. We didn't even need to preserve this shape, but... Sterling Street, let's see. Let's see if she holds up. Because, yeah, that's... I'd say that's about all the zoning that we lost when we replaced this down here. We might come up a little shy. We'll worry about that when it happens. Because also that'll just also be a good cue to make a second industrial zone. Maybe not over here, because then like you're... I mean, you could. You cross the river and like we could have high-tech industry for the university students. Maybe. Maybe. Put some high-tech shit here on the waterfront. Is there a way off this map? I can't tell. We're able to buy every tile. I think we could technically have a cargo terminal here. It's a pretty narrow river for cargo freighters, but we might be able to. So yeah, we could cross over from Riverview, the Riverview neighborhood, probably right here, because we can get a nice, one of those bridges we have. Get a nice European 2-lane. Actually, that's going to be terrible traffic. You want like a 6-lane. European 4-lane, European 6-lane stone bridge. I still like the arches. So that's nice. I like that. But then you're going from 4 to 6, which I don't think is right. So maybe we just want to go from 4 to 4. This map might not have sea shipping lanes. That's a good observation, Justin. You might be right. But even if we can't get the shipping traffic, might be able to have like a truss bridge over to the highway. I think we probably do want like a waterfront industrial area here at some point, because this area is going to get overloaded really quick. Unfortunately, I have too many curved roads and we have to fucking lay in our pipes. And remember, we like to put our pipes under the road for dress up. It's been over 2 hours and the game's been paused the entire time. This town is going to be shook up quite a bit once we unpause. Spent a couple $100,000 doing this, so it's a very good thing we had our nest egg built up. God, look at all that ground pollution from when we had the industry here. Sorry, industry is what we call it. This is fine. The water tower for now has power, but we do want to move that. We have the we have that one modded item, the crematorium cemetery hybrid, which looks really nice. It'll look out of place if we build more than one, so we got to get good usage out of the one. All right, here we go. Now we can start hooking up. So yeah, we've got a bunch of sewage treatment coming from these two. And then we've got a bunch of water coming from this water tower as well. Not enough to replace these guys, but these will eventually be made redundant, or we can put them somewhere else. Like, we could probably put them over here in like our little power generation area. Once the pollution clears, because the problem is the sewage is going right down there. But we might be able to put our water pumps over here. Hopefully get rid of this thing, because it just is weird. It feels modded, it feels really strong, but also expensive. It's a weird building. We won't run pipes along the highway, but we can run them under Woodfield. We'll worry about the angled roads later. Well, the curves. We can do angles. No problem. What I do is I see where the zones breakup, and then I use that as my cue to shift the angle. Remember, that road is at a weird angle, so we can get a 90-degree intersection. Okay. And then I really don't want to follow Woodfield because it's curved, so let's just do this. That's weird. There we go, it's better. It was snapping oddly. I guess we're able to get that little shopping district juiced up. We're probably going to need a new pump because we were already close to capacity. Sewage should not be a problem, but we gotta get this little baby street hooked up. I didn't actually need to go this way. I think that's enough water coverage. Even though there's a little hole there, I think that's good enough. And then we just got a loop over here, and that's the industrial sector all hooked up. Incinerators need to move. Oh, right, we need, these guys need their services. They need police, they need fire, probably a post office to service, you know, packages and stuff that comes. Fortunately, this is a dead end. I prefer the pipe to loop around. But, oh wow. Okay. So yeah, they need fire coverage, police coverage. Police coverage is fine. Jails are getting kind of close, so I think people will start to complain. I don't want to build an actual prison. Because, one, the prison looks ugly. Kind of hoping we can just get enough prisoner coverage from police stations, but I don't think so. I think eventually our population will get to the point where we'll need a dedicated prison. Prison capacity, I don't know. Maybe we could do a prison complex. There's a mod for a prison complex. I didn't install it, but we might be able to do a little prison dress up. Police headquarters is definitely not going out there. Police station. Let's go with the small police station. 6 patrol cars should be enough to handle it. There's not too much crime, it's just crime. They need a good response time, and we can also put it here in like the little industrial office park. I think that looks nice, and then we can get a little extra dress up because we're just fucking around in the nice part. That's nice. And then the fire department as well. Yeah, really bad fire coverage out here, and even this part could be a little... Well, no, you should be fine. There's a fucking fire station right there. So just the industrial area needs fire coverage, which we'll put over by the office park. There you go. I think it's almost time to take the plunge and unpause it. These incinerators need to get moved. But again, like I said, we'll need to put like a waste transfer center here to collect the garbage, and then the garbage trucks can come get it. Because right now our incinerators will be hard pressed to handle getting around the city. Put one here. And then we'll put one here by the treatment plant. And we're going to... I'm not sure if this is retroactive, but we can put a water treatment plant in. Purifies 80% of the pollution in sewage. I don't think it does. I think it just dumps water. It doesn't make a big mess. So maybe we won't do that. I'm going to get rid of these, though, because they do cost us a little bit of money. We do need a new pump. So let's add another pump. I think there's a large pump coming down the line. Or is it locked? Or is it not a thing? That might be a mod. There's so many mods. It's hard to keep the mods and the vanilla items straight because some of them are done pretty well. Some are unbalanced, and some just look weird, but some of them look like they're part of the game. Those are my favorites. Yeah, that place really got some charm as we worked on it. Almost makes me want to go back and work on the old town, but you know, maybe just this part of town is super gritty because this is the old city. I think that's everything. Another thing we can do actually is we're gonna finally connect up this farm so we can chip away at that today.
You want to make a cup of tea, kick back, relax, and spend the better part of a decade learning to play that subtlest.
But we don't want zoning, so we can just make it a national road.
If only I had the time. Now, let's play another recording.
2-lane highway with a shoulder would be nice. The shoulder's way too fucking big, though, isn't it? Just a nice, like, a 2-lane highway with 1 lane going in each direction. Maybe this one. I feel the country roads just as... No, I like it. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we swap it for a national road or a country road. So it's a double line. The other one's a double line that's just a little more weathered. Let's do with a national road. Hang on. No, it's still got traffic lights. I also have a mod that lets us modify the traffic lights. Oh, sorry, not the traffic lights. The street lights on a road, so we can maybe change these to another kind of street light or just remove them. So it's just a very dangerous road at nighttime. But I do like this national road going out to our farmland. Give it a nice curve. Ugh. What is this? Let's try to reconcile that fucking disaster. Oh, snap onto this, you fucking goof. Stop it. There. Maybe? I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. We were close. We were close to a nice clean curve. Maybe we don't curve early enough in the problem. That's a lot better. So yeah, you would go out onto Cooper Way, up to the farmland, and then let's just pray the farm trucks can get through the city well enough. On the upside, it is right near there, so anybody that needs crop-based products, because you don't import anymore from the highway. Let's get our water out. Oh, I hope there's enough fucking nodes out here to snap on to. Jesus Christ. There we go. So now we've got the beginnings of a water. Alright, so things we need in our factory district is we need a warehouse. Where are my warehouses? This lets us store the things that we collect so they don't just rot in the fields. Because I think we'll pick the crops and the crops go in the silo, but then we feed the crops to a cow and the cows make meat and the meat goes in the warehouse. And then this place is going to have kind of crime trouble and fire trouble because I really don't want to put a firehouse out here. We'll go with a meat warehouse. Where the fuck am I going to put it, though? Probably pave most of this stuff. Maybe even pave it with trees. Nice quaint place. I like this, actually. 2-lane road with no parking. The problem is people do need a place to park out here, so these roads will actually start to fill up. I don't like the avenue, I like this. I don't know, though. With the sidewalk? No, I don't like that kind of tree. Let's just do this. Nah, because we get the sidewalk again. Is there a road that doesn't have a sidewalk? There's these, right? Thought I had a road somewhere with no sidewalk on it. Even industry has sidewalks, I think. Very narrow sidewalks, but they do have sidewalks. I don't think I have a sidewalkless road. Because people will always want to walk. Whoops. Had all my mods disabled, filtered out. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for a road without sidewalks. It would have to be a highway, but highways forbid zoning, but this isn't zoning, these are ploppables. Maybe they can turn off on a national road, I doubt it. I think it'll cut road access now that I think about it. Or does it? So this doesn't cut access. That's perfect, we just lower the speed once they get near the farmland. So we got some crops, and we also need some pastures to feed the crops too. Which would be, I mean, we could put them right here. Let's put the pastures out back. And also get like these less straight roads throughout the country. And then we can set what kind of animal is here, and I want it to be Highland cows. Yeah, there's Highland cows, pigs, and sheep, but I just like to look at Highland cows, so. And then... I don't mind the dirt roads when you turn off. But I do like the national roads for the more busy areas. Let's put the warehouse over here by the cows. Cows love warehouses. There. And you store animal products. Animal products are produced by animal pastures, cattle sheds, milking detour parlors, and slaughterhouses. And it can't be imported, it has to be produced locally, but that means that now people in our factory district can import from the warehouse. So instead of going all the way down here to the roundabout and fucking up this interchange, they just have to drive over here and then drive back. So this is the beginnings of our farmland. Wood Grove, I don't like that. That's a dumb name for a farm. We just need to rename this farm, and then I think we're ready to unpause it. There's a little bit of landscaping we could have done, but it's hard to place trees without being able to view the zones. I swore there was a way to plan it while looking at the zones. Am I just dumb? Oh well. We'll fill it in later. We'll just more delicately landscape it once it fills up. Alright, here we go. Let's do a new save, actually. We'll call it Stinkenheim 3. So yeah, population's gonna nosedive, but hopefully the industry fills out really nicely. Here we go. Wow, now that is a tall and hashtag large, hashtag water, hashtag tower. People don't tweet like that. Not the people I want to talk to, at least. Hang on here. Let's... Just because this is a really fugly intersection, let's try to make it match the bridge for that last stretch, because it's a 4-lane anyways, right? That's nice. This isn't. It's a junction, so let's set it up so that they're allowed to drive through it. Oh, speaking of setting things up, we have to make sure we change those on-ramp. The on-ramp turns, so people don't do dumb shit. We haven't redone any house, so we haven't... Whoops. There was a break in the power lines, right. Good thing I paused it. Yeah, so we're shy like 1,000 people where the house is, and we're not going to help them for just yet, because I want the industry to recover from that. Yeah, 'cause deleting all our industry is a lot worse than deleting some of our housing. So like, this part of the city is still functional, except for, you know, this massive power shortage I just created because no high-tension power cables run across the interchange. For now, we're going to piggyback it. The city arch generates power. I guess it probably is late at nighttime. We can piggyback off of this
You're listening to the classics, the home of music that looks as good on paper as it sounds when played through a notebook.
So yeah, that gets us connected to the city for now, and we'll get a cleaner connection. I forgot to install a nicer power line, or just a mod that disables power lines. I really don't like the power lines. It's always easy to connect everything, it just looks fugly. Except this isn't connected, is it? Do you get water out there? You've got enough water. You don't at the one cow pasture. Oops. That's not a right angle, that's a shame. Go, that's... so yeah, the pipelines out at the farm could use some work, and this shit needs to be turned on. Okay, let's get these turning lanes checked up. Oh, sorry, you're not allowed to turn on to that. I said you're not allowed to turn on to that. I mean, I could, but it's gonna create a huge block up at the bridge if I do, so I don't want that. So they're allowed to go. They're allowed to turn if they want. Whoops. This is going to be a messy one. But other than that, it's looking okay. Get these. You're allowed to drive through. Fuck that crosswalk. That actually breaks the bridge. Because I guess that mod wasn't intended to accommodate traffic management. We'll put the crosswalks back. They won't get in people's way. That was weird. The fuck did I just suck up by doing that? People are allowed to idle in that junction, so even though there's a crosswalk, pedestrians shouldn't want to cross there, so... Go, and then... Not a big fan of this being a traffic light, but it also probably should be a traffic light, so we'll keep those traffic lights. Make sure there's no others that snuck in. Don't really need to check the city, all the work was done out here in the industrial zone. Alright, well let's see. Let's see how the city holds up. There goes the power shortage. Check our city vitals here. Sewage is getting kind of close. The incinerators are barely able to handle what we have. We don't have a crematorium. But we'll worry about that later. There's actually no industrial demand right now. That's really fucking weird. Maybe the farm is absorbing all the workers because... Okay, shit. It does have to be a dirt road off the highway. You can't turn on to it. Oh my god, even the fucking main building needs to. Okay, that's fine, we can just do that. So everything needs to fork off the national road, but I still like the national road for getting out there. Not enough raw materials because we haven't filled up the silos with our crops yet. And then, yeah, balanced, which means they'll keep storage half full and half empty, so they'll export a surplus. There we go. She's starting to fill in. Look at this. Oops. What is it with the waterworks? What the fuck are you talking about? Someone must just be disconnected. It's this man trying to take a dump at the bus depot. Something's wrong with this fucking city. No, use the bathroom at home. What is wrong with you? There's no reason for the street to even be here in hindsight. Why did I run pipes out? We will put the depot in the industrial sector now. Again, in like this sort of fancy, well not fancy, but like, I don't know, utility-oriented alley. Can't quite fit it where I want. There we go. Now you'll have water. And then the taxi stand serves a purpose. There's a bus stop we don't need. Another taxi stand that serves no purpose. And then this particular pedestrian bike path actually does nothing right now. This one also does nothing, but I really like it, so we're gonna try to reincorporate what we have. And then there's a bus line out here we need to find and get rid of. Don't place the bus depot, just go lines overview. It's a looping route, so there's actually 2 bus lines we need to delete. There we go. How are things going here at the roundabout? Let's make sure that I set the priorities properly. There we go. I think Federal Square was the crowning achievement last time, but this roundabout's the winner today. Just really like, I'm glad the little homemade sound barriers worked out. Those are retaining walls, actually, for like terraforming stuff, but I'm not sure how to actually use them with terraforming. RCI's all bottomed out, so nobody needs to build. Whoa, watch out there. Holy shit. Oops. Just alleviate some future headaches by making that a dedicated turning lane. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Who is this? Who the fuck thinks he gets to turn into oncoming highway traffic? No, you don't. You're lucky. You are so fucking lucky, Mary Mason. You fucking mad lad. Where the hell are you going? Alright, that is kind of close. Probably still should have taken the main way into town. And then I think I want to disable this turn, because like look at that turn. They go fucking crazy turning left. They lose a lot of momentum, so no thank you. Everything's still going okay here. Everything's okay so far. I mean, we're doing pretty good, because we hit 15,000 right near the end last time, and we're only 500 off of that with what we have right now. We haven't even built up the Delta Estates yet, or Riverview. Well, Riverview is technically built up, we just haven't retrofitted it. I'm actually going to make this a zone, a district. Let's try an industry zone. I forget what the default industry zones do.
Welcome to the classics. Classical music for classy people. And that's not classist, that's classicist.
King Industrial Valley. It's a hill. see what kind of rules we can get here. This industry has no specialization. All right, well, we don't want that because that'll force it to be the weird industrial types. Generic industry. I forget how to do it. Build an industry area, main... Okay, I did the wrong kind. So I did the wrong kind of zone. I didn't mean to do the industry's DLC, I just meant to do the default industry. Maybe get some bonus policies, but I don't think so. I think that's redundant, like the old farming districts we had in Stenchburg, which predate industry's DLC. Slightly... Here we go. Needs ore and oil, which I don't think we have access to. I don't really want to make this like an ore mine, so yeah, just a generic industry. So it's just a generic district. Just a run-of-the-mill district. The Oriental District. Don't you fucking dare. Yeah, work at the Ice Cube Factory in Chinatown? What the fuck did you just say? Let's go Modern City Center, which I don't think actually changes the factory zoning style. What can we put here? Industrial space planing. Doubles the amount of goods produced by zoned industry buildings? I don't think that's good. That's just more traffic. I want... big business factory. Filter industrial waste. I don't care about that. Workers' union. The workers' union has a strong presence. It provides the workers with better benefits and increases their morale, but also reduces tax income. There's not really a lot of good things we can do here. We can do smoke detector distribution, actually, which will reduce the risk of fire, which should help them. Pretty happy. Recycling lowers their garbage output. I don't really think a lot of things apply to industrial sectors. Reduce mail accumulation, which is good because we forgot to put a post office in here. I don't think there's anything here that really helps for industry. I don't think there's really even any policies for industries for the most part. Well, let's boost connections here. Boost connection costs 10,000 a week. That's just for visitors, so we don't want that. Probably just filter industrial waste is about it. Zoned industrial buildings need to filter their waste, making them pollute the ground a lot less. Costs more, but why not? Now we just need a less racist district name. Oriental District, my fucking god. Well, let's just keep it simple for now. Industrial District. Oh man, it's been 3 hours already. Pretty much spent the whole day just getting that industrial district back up. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of trouble here. This is a very sharp turn for them. So in fact, I don't want you to turn here. If you come from here, it's a very easy turn. Okay, looking good, looking good. Traffic flow's at 80% too. Oh, hey, 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 who the fuck said you could do that? Bridge is getting a little cozy, but that won't. Well, actually, that will be a problem. It just won't be apparent for a few more thousand people. And then hopefully this gets diffused as they go through Summit Street, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think too many people loop around here. This probably needs to be a traffic light, for being honest with each other. I think this needs to become a four-way, because people are merging to go straight. I guess it opens back up to an asymmetrical. That should... It's okay for now. It's okay for now. Not enough workers, so I think we're just shy on people. Like I said, there's nowhere to park, so everyone just fucking parks on this dirt road like they're going to the fucking derby car rally or something. This recycling plant's probably not doing anything without water, so... Let's give them an emergency line, because once that garbage dump landfill site is empty, this recycling plant's getting moved back uphill. And then, yeah, these are not... I didn't want these offices. I wanted more like American-style offices. Let's change it from... Yeah, I don't know how we'll fight. I don't know how we'll force nicer offices. It could have looked nice, but it actually doesn't look nice here. I will name it Stenchburg in memoriam of the last town. Alright, yeah, here we go. Now we got some trouble. I want these guys to drive in the junction, though, because, I don't want any fucking crosswalks either. This traffic light's beginning to be a bit of a problem. I think we can actually solve a lot of that by making this one way. And then this is a two-lane. A little lane mathematics there. Managed to squeeze some in near the end. I need a two-lane, one way. Is that a bike lane? Two-lane, one-way, no parking. That's way too fucking thin. Holy shit, that's still pretty fucking... you know what? No, because it needs room for the on-ramp. That might be okay. Nah, I don't like it. That's a little too cozy. Way too much curb. There you are. There. So that should help out that... Oh, it's not even a traffic light anymore either, because we simplified the junction. Yeah, I feel I kicked the can down the road, and now the traffic is just bleeding into the city. It's not fucking up Valerio, but these side streets might get overloaded real soon. But I'm glad our little off-ramp thing worked out so far. And because it did, we can see if anyone's driving into the fucking bridge, and if they're not, we can put some billboards on it. I think we're fine. I think there's enough coverage. Or, sorry, clearance. Let's get those billboards. Ooh, burger. Burger time. Everyone's favorite Underrail adventure. It's crunch time! put it kind of centered under the lanes. And then some pop soda to go with your burger. I said move. I don't care about this tree. Seems a little dangerous to go below the trussing, so we'll do that. There. A little extra character for the highway here, and then we'll put some billboards on this side as well. So we have the burger and the pop soda, so we'll do sparkly unicorn jewelry. You know what? Why the fuck not? And what else do we got here? Silent Bob's Real Estate. Kind of hovering, but it looks nice. And then, do you put billboards at on-ramps? I don't know. Is that where you put them? Because we have some corner billboards we could place. Stuff like this. But I don't know if you put them in this... Not on the highways a lot. We have some worker trouble. A shortage of, that is. But we can put that that highway fence up. Just not barbed wire, but tall chain. Like, actually, I think that's a short one, like for a house. I need a tall industrial fence, which should be over here. There's tall industrial. Tall industrial. This puts it on the shoulder, but we can move it to, like, nudge it off. Needs to be a little less. Can't grab the end node. The road's in my way. Oh shit, we'll worry about that part later then. It's actually going to be really hard to grab it all because it's right on top of the highway. Oh no! Alright, abandon ship. Abandon ship. I do want to do this, but I can't get it placed perfectly just yet, so we'll worry about that next time, maybe. What do we got here? Billboards are usually designed to catch traffic going either way. So set them with the point to the road. So something like here maybe then. Nah, these ones are too small. These are meant for rooftops. I don't think you can really repurpose them as a highway billboard. These large ones you can, because they're just fucking massive. But I mean, I guess it's the size of your car. It's tall, just not as tall as, you know, a multi-story factory. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll revisit this. How are things going here? Everything okay still? Keep an eye out for any troublemakers. Roundabout's going strong. Still love it. Let's check our traffic now. 83. If we can get to 85 and stay there for any amount of time, I'll be very happy with myself. I go Stinkenheim. It's going really well. We basically did our road redesign. We won't be at it much longer, but I think we'll be back later tonight. So I've got the fever.
Welcome back.
You know, I get carried away with these builder games.
Something about the fruit that
Which is
just
funny
makes
because
you
I'm not
want
as good as other people at them, but
kick back,
this
relax,
commercial really
spend the
filled
better
in
part
for
of
low
the
density.
decade learning
I wasn't
to play
expecting
that
this.
simplest of woodwinds.
Level 4, we have a lot of max level buildings.
Mm.
Make $11,000 a week now. Most of that's probably coming from our farm. Industries make a lot of
Now,
money, which is why I wanted to get
let's
into
play
it.
Another recording.
We actually don't make money weekly. That's weird. We might need to level up and get some more advanced factories. We're short a few workers, and we're short a few resource units produced, but it'll level up like a park, which will give us more buildings and more production chain access. So yeah, we have a real population issue as far as Stenchburg is concerned. The factories can't keep themselves fully staffed. But the roads are fucking sight to behold. Thank God. Thank God that worked out, because that took a while to get set up, huh? But the downside is we do have industrial trucks going through the city now. They're not causing too much trouble yet, but they might. But this is why we want to unlock that the train terminal and get some train coverage over here, because that'll alleviate a lot of this. Man, those billboards really pulled it together at this interchange, I think. And I think this filled in so we can start to landscape this, because fucking Christ, right, I didn't want these to be European-style offices. Really wanted these to be American-style office buildings. How do I change that? That might be something I'll have to figure out for next time. The more storage you build, the more likely you'll auto-import. Oh no. Let's check out Fat Cow's house. Let's see if it got demolished. Oh, there it is. He's doing okay. Death care is low, low crime, low noise pollution. Not a lot of public transportation coverage. I think I want to add some houses, but I think next time we'll also focus on the Riverview neighborhood and expanding into the Delta Estates. And I'm not sure how we're going to do that, because we're going to have to chip into Miller Drive here, which would give us an intersection I don't want. Let's get that crematorium somewhere, because then we can get this out of the way. It's a beautiful building. Costs $2,000 a week, but it's because it's a crematorium and a cemetery at the same time. Can I fit this here? Almost! Not quite, though. Actually, not quite by a very large margin, but I like that. We're gonna appropriate this block. There's a couple parks there I didn't see. Let's put one of these in this industrial district, because the lane value is real dog shit over here. Actually, well, no, not a dog park. Don't go fucking near the highway to walk your dog. Now a large playground. You can take your kids out here, that's no problem. Right by the on-ramp, just fucking keep an eye on them. We'll put it over here, away from the on-ramp, because I'm so nice. It's clipping into that road for some reason, but we can put it here. There. That's a dirt road. That's not helping anybody. Oh, fuck you. I should have fucking known that's what your angle was. There's a fallen tree in the way as well. There's a couple problems with that street. But that's great because the playground goes right next to the bike path. So it really looks like it belongs. Alright, and then there was a dog park or something over here before we can get that crematorium place. No, just another playground, okay. Land value is still kind of poopy, so... Well, actually, land value is kind of poopy. We're about a high school. Weird, well... Problem solved. Might expand this into more of a winding suburb. Elevation be damned. Yeah, we do need to add some more housing, it seems. Oops. That got blown out, I guess, because we moved the park onto it briefly. Okay, and then this... No, that can get zoned up. Yeah, this looks... That really fit in nice. Woodland Road. Comes from Woodland Street. Nice transition in the street name there, too. And then it's Woodland Bridge. Oh man, this just keeps going. And then it connects with Sterling Street, which, yeah. Making that one way and getting rid of this traffic light really alleviated that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's fucky. It's this. Why is everyone on Blake Street getting in the way? So that's a problem. The other directions are doing fine. It's just Blake Street. So really what we could do is... I bet you we can do this. Actually, it might just be a matter of everyone has to wait their turn to merge onto Summit. So let's make Summit a true 4-lane. But we could also we could sever Blake Street here and make this like a parkland with a pedestrian path to cut through, but I don't want to do that. Let's see if we can just turn this into a 4-lane and everyone calms the fuck down. Because it looks like that's what it is. Everyone's waiting their turn to merge into 1 lane. Actually, another thing we can do is we can just tell Blake Street that they have to stop. They have to wait their fucking turn. Oh, it's a 2-lane. That's the other problem. Yeah, this needs to be a true 4-lane as well. But then the through traffic is Summit Street, so we'll put stop signs on the other sides. There, that should help. I hope. Give it a second, because you can... Even if you fix it, it'll take a second to unfuck the huge jam you have. As long as it doesn't back up onto the highway. But at the same time, because it's a dedicated turning lane, it's a disaster, but it's not a true disaster until it gets all the way back to the roundabout and blocks things up. Blake Street's fine. This other part of Blake Street is not as fine, but of course we didn't make it a true 4-lane in each way, did we? There we go. Let's try that. Which might have stripped away their stop sign. It didn't. Give it time, see if it calms down. We could also make this like an urban roundabout if this is just like a secret part of the city that we didn't know. Oh boy, what is going on? We might need to make this a roundabout. There's nothing too valuable here. I'm actually going to try it. Let's live fucking dangerously. Not size 64 though. Let's do like size 32. Not a highway. Give me like a 3-lane. Give me a nice 3-lane one-way. Oops. Yeah, not a 3-lane highway, but a nice 3-lane. We'll lose some houses, but we'll lose a few houses. Let's just see what kind of trouble this causes. We'll want to ditch these roundabout. We'll want to ditch the crosswalks here, but not these ones. And we'll just pray that was enough to salvage this intersection, because otherwise, the bridge is going to cause a lot of trouble. Apparently everyone wants to come into the city from here rather than take the roundabout, is my guess, because this is a lot of personal traffic. Alright, Todd Dixon. Don't fuck me, Todd. Need some nice 3-lane one-ways. Like, I mean, you can do a 4-lane one-way. I feel the 4th lane isn't needed in a roundabout. The 3rd lane is for sure. And then I kind of want to make a highway, but the highway will put the fucking weird signs on and stuff. And you can't make a 2-lane roundabout. 3-lane with a shoulder will be way too big. This might not even work. This roundabout might be too tiny. So roundabout. And we'll just have to see. Oh, it looks like it did strip out the cross. I could do 2-lane. I'm worried about a 2-lane because people will get in your way when you're trying to merge. So there's a lot of traffic right now, but that's because we're trying to unfuck what we had. So hopefully it'll slowly eat up all the traffic and then calm down, because if it doesn't, then we're back to square one, aren't we? I think we need to slow this down because people are wasting their time braking right at the last second. So let's make this a 40. I read that you should make the roundabout no faster than the slowest road it connects to. But we're also going to, you know what, just because this is an inside city roundabout, don't fucking drive so fast. It should always match the slowest road you're connected to, but I'm also going to just slow it down as well. So they don't fucking slam on the brakes when it's their turn. It looks like Justin was right, though. Nobody wants to use that very innermost lane. I was hoping that they would stay. Nope, there's a couple people that use it. It looks like if they don't want to turn at the next turn, they'll use the inner lane, but we might be able to just... it looks like it's slowly working. Maybe? I'm gonna downgrade it to a 2-lane. You might be right here. Maybe we can get a nice 2-lane with some trees or something, so it blends in more that we're in the city. We could do a median, but you might not be allowed to merge. That's also 2-way, so that won't work. Give me a 2-lane, 1-way with trees. We could do 2-lane with bike path. That'd look really sharp. But I think that'll cause a lot of problems with the bicycles needing right of way to keep going. And this lane also allows parking, which we don't want. I'm not sure if I can actually strip that parking off to buy a little more room. This is what we probably want. Looks a little cozy, if we're being honest with each other. It looks really fucking cozy. Let's see what this does. Having a real hard time merging into this lane at the angle for some reason. Ah, looks like it did absorb all the traffic. No, wait, I see what they've done. They've curved around this way to trick me. Oh no, now there's trouble over here. I just don't... I don't like this. We're going to move it back to the 3-lane. I was hoping it would look more quaint, but it doesn't. That's whoopsie. Or even just... I decided against this, didn't I? Whoops! The 3-lane highway is actually quite fat. No, I don't want... Yeah, I want just... Yeah, because it adds those stupid signs. Let's not do that. Whoop! I don't get a choice in the matter, it looks like. I think I did the undo tool too many times and fucked it up. There we go. Slow things down again because it jumped up. .40, and then maybe people are trying to park on this as well, which we don't want. Okay, there's no parking allowed to begin with. So yeah, the roundabout I think helped with this, but then there's trouble at this, and I don't know how the fuck this happened. Okay, first of all, why the fuck are you guys merging into the on-ramps lane? Lane mathematics, my right, Ted. This should help alleviate some of that, but then these fucking clowns are going to want to merge eventually, so no. You're allowed if you want. Because then this lane lets you turn. Alright, let's try that.
Old music for old listeners.
That kind of helped. It was just everyone was cutting in front of the guy coming off the on-ramp. I gotta be careful with that, because I feel the forcing the lanes is like the last ditch effort. The most band-aid fix, which at least that was the case in Stenchburg. I noticed once I started forcing the lane changes on the highway, that's when we were really fucking doomed traffic-wise. crisis averted over here, I think. And the roundabout looks like it's doing its job. There's definitely a bit of traffic here, but nobody's waiting. So we can gussy this up, I think. I'm thinking flower beds. Flower beds circle tool. Which should not be under here. They shouldn't be under this, right? Of course not. It'd be park. Spacing's a little too tight. And then we can go right to the curb because you're not supposed to be on this side. Okay, and then you could do like multiple flower beds, but I feel that's a little too much. Let's just get some trees in there now. And maybe a fence first. Except we can't do... I forgot. We can't do circle tool on the fence. I don't know why. I think I need to find a fence on not the fence tool to apply the circle. Just enough brush strength to fill this island. There we go. Alder, conifer. Well, fuck you too then if you're not gonna fit. Go, that really cozied this up. I could drop another tower, but I think the water tower is making noise, so I try not to put them on the urban roundabouts. And yeah, we have a lot of water availability because the water tower I think is worth as much as a pump. 160,000, 120. So it's actually stronger than a pump. So our availability is fine. Our sewage is kind of in trouble, but not too much. What's going on here, fellas? Well, this is a one-way, so we can make that an asymmetrical. Buy us a little time. We'll lose the bike path, but... I just really like asymmetrical roads. I like turning ones. Maybe motorists hate them, but I love to look at them. I just like to look the cars weave about. Lake Street's definitely the fucking place to be right now. We might want to reflect that, increase the density here, add some commercial. Myrtle Highway is what this is called now, apparently. Maple Road. Is it Maple on this side? It's Miller Time still, right? And then yeah, this is going to be Riverview Drive. And then we'll want to change the zoning, and then yeah, we'll want to bridge from Valerio across the river soon. But I think it's about time to wrap it up for now. There's like a 90% chance we'll be back later tonight because I can't stay away. Can't stay away from City Skylines. Not quite a crisis in the Stenchberg, but traffic can get a little dicey sometimes. Really just waiting for the light, which is fine, I guess. Like, Woodfield does go back a couple blocks, so as long as Woodfield doesn't get backed up into this next intersection. Yeah, I think there's just too many two-lane roads near this. Like, it's a pretty important loop to get through the city. And I think we're gonna have to accept that and get a lot of the asymmetrical roads here, sacrifice some bike paths, which we can compensate for with pedestrian pathways and bike lanes, I hope. Where's that nice? I want the really nice one with the painted median. I fucking go cuckoo for those Cocoa Puffs. There it is. It's this one. 'Cause it's got a bike lane built into it, actually. That solves our bike problem. We actually might want to make this a 3-lane. Depending on how popular that turn is. We lose the bike lane. I'm not even sure if we can fit a 3+1 on that. A 3+1 might be wider. Nope. No, sorry. That's a 2+1. I need a 3+1. Oh, that fits. Beauty. It does force a traffic light. No, thank you. Traffic light out of there. Just trust the people of Stenchburg to drive responsibly. It should sort itself out in a moment. Like, streets getting a little blocked up. Oh, there's some traffic lights getting slammed down that I didn't want. There we go. There we go. Roundabout's having a bit of trouble. I'm getting a little worried here. Uh-oh. Really wish I had curved planners. They'd be perfect for this, but for now we'll have to just count on the round tool, the circle tool. Okay, it looks like it calmed the fuck down. Well, this roundabout's starting to give us some trouble now. Todd Dixon, I think you fucked me. It's just weird that they're having trouble getting off. That's the only problem, is they're turning slowly for some fucking reason. Okay over here, right? Yep, everything's okay. We're just trying to watch out for major gridlock, which is kind of building up over on... Nope, Blake's fine again. Okay, okay. City really came together today. Alright, I'm confident this isn't a complete disaster, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Put it on fancy view for our outro. But we've done it. We've moved over our industrial. We've got that nice, well, not this interchange. This is one of the stock ones. We have that nice interchange we put over by Stenchburg. So next time, if the traffic doesn't betray us, we're going to work on the Riverview District. Maybe Delta Estates, which would make sense because they are right next to each other. Go across the river, maybe. I feel it might be a little too early to go across the river, but I really want to. I just want to get that bridge off of Valerio Boulevard out of the way and see what kind of trouble that causes. We've got our farm to level up, and we've got a few more tiles. We might get to the next milestone of 19,000, but we don't really get anything at 19,000, so... I'm not holding my breath for that one. Mostly just like playing dress up, try to keep our traffic under control. But we forgot to build that little fence between the commercial buildings and that pedestrian pathway right there, didn't we? Well, there's always time for more dress up. But thanks for coming out to watch, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully later today, but maybe not until next time. But until then,